I do. I think Chelsea will get a result. Funsho, sorry. I think
I
Chelsea
want
will
that
get a
to
result.
happen.
That's it.
Yeah, I think so because that game against Tottenham took a lot out of Chelsea, but added a lot also to them in terms of this is their first big margin win in a long time.
The game of the weekend. We go to the EPL games this weekend. There is really no important games coming up this weekend, minus the Chelsea playing at home to hosting City this weekend. It looks to be the key game this weekend in the Premier League. Uh, like many have said, that I've said too on this channel, that Chelsea have seemed to have been doing well against the big teams in England this season. I don't know if City is going to be belongs to that cloud. Their their fixtures going forward from nothing. The next 4 games are all against the big teams. The next one on the board is City visiting them. I don't know, Ugum, what do you think about this game this weekend? Before I go to Nimi,
Got distracted a little bit. Which game, sorry?
the City going to traveling to. Okay, Nimi, let's start with you before we get himself together. What's your expectation? I know you are giving your honest opinion about the last episode about the performance of Chelsea, though they won Tottenham 4-1. You said it, and we all know that if that game had been 11 against 11, Chelsea had practically had no chance, getting 3 points in that game. City is coming to the bridge this weekend, and this is a place where Chelsea has not really. I think they have won 3 out of their last 13 games at the bridge. City is coming to town this weekend. What are you feeling?
Wow, this is something that you're putting me in the stand right now. You say the truth and nothing but the truth, and you bring you're putting me on the big stand now in front of the jury. I think I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. They say all die and I die. We'll go there, and I think from a team perspective, does Chelsea have a chance? It's soccer. Everybody's going to go there. Everybody's going to go play. But realistically, it's going to be a tough game. Defensively, on the midfield, in the attack. And when I look at the attack, I'm looking at Michael Jackson. Although he put in a Ferrari Porsche he drove his Ferrari and Porsche to Tottenham Hotspur game. Is he going to revert to be the Kabu Kabu next week on Sunday? I am worried. To be honest with you, this is one game that I have put in my mind that I wouldn't be pained. Let's put it this way: I wouldn't be pained if Chelsea does not win this game, or if we do not draw this game. This will be a stepping stone for the boys to learn, for the boys to grow from. We have done well against big teams, but this Manchester City team is a well-oiled machine. You look at every aspect of their game. I'm scared of Doku. That boy Doku on the left, I'm worried because James is just coming back from injury. Who do you put with him? Rhys James? He just come. He would tear his hamstring again. You put Gusto is silly inexperienced. He will make silly mistakes. By the time he go 1, 2, 3, 4, it's red card. You put Cucurella there. Cucurella will shake his hair, and I don't think he could keep up with Doku. So I'm really, really scared about. You go to the midfield. Rodri is like fine wine. Where did you go from? That boy, before the ball, he's so good with the ball. And our midfield right now, you talked about Enzo. Last season, Enzo was playing as a 6, more like a 6. And exactly. they wanted to free him up. And that's why they want to go buy Caicedo. And when they brought in Caicedo, it seems like Enzo is lost.
He's confused, yeah.
Enzo in Argentina, the lion in Argentina is like a Chihuahua in Chelsea. You know, he doesn't go out like when I see him. So I'm wondering too on the attack. In the attack, can Michael Jackson go against Diaz, Ake, Stone? I know Stone is injured. What do you call this boy? Ruben Akanji. Can Michael Jackson do that? I don't know. So I would not be surprised. At this game, it's just I will go in there, I will watch. It will be vibes and inshallah. Let's go.
Funsho, is there any chance that Chelsea will get a result in this game? Is there any chance? Is there any way they can get a result? And how can they do that?
This is one of very unique situation that $1 billion would be very useless. Chelsea, like I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's identity. I don't know if it's chemistry, but we all know it's not players. They have players. We don't know. We don't know it's not money. They have money. I think they will have more better players than Mancity do have. But the bottom line is, I really hope they're going to be a surprise team. But for you to beat Mancity, right, you have to be a team that you don't fear anything. You just go do your thing and play your football and not let whatever Manchester City do change your game plan. And Chelsea is not that team. The moment you change, they are already dismantled. Who's going to carry the ball? Cancelo cannot handle them. Like you said, Reece James is injured. He can't play 90 minutes. Cucurella can't handle. If City really want to mess with them, City may actually start Jack Grealish, and they're still gonna win that game. Haaland might even score a hat trick. The reason why I said that, because Sanchez is also not a better goalkeeper that it could be. I don't know what's gonna take Chelsea to that level, but I'm expecting a surprise team. If they really want to do it for the whole league, go against City the way you play against Arsenal. Against Arsenal, they play forward. They actually started in our box, which kind of closed us down before we regained the game towards the end of the season, trying to handle the game. If they want to do that, if they go to this with the same approach they play Arsenal and City we're kind of similar how we move the ball around. If they do the same thing, what they did was, they were very, very rough. They were very, very rough right away with Saka and Martinelli. You have to go after Doku and now, and get one yellow and sub the guy and have another guy do another damage. That's what they did to Saka and Martinelli. They took those guys out of the game. Cucurella was kicking Saka left and right in that game. So, and if they stop the machine, Rodri, like my brother says, Rodri, if you stop Rodri, you stop Doku and Haaland, or you have that defender that can take on Haaland, make sure Haaland does not receive the ball, then you're going to win a game. That's the only solution. Can Chelsea, even if they're planning for it, can they successfully stick to the plan? I don't know. I don't see them winning it, as much as I believe in $1 billion. The money will fail them this weekend, and City is going to run through them. I just hope they don't score more than 4 goals.
Yeah, it sounds like a game nobody should go and watch. Do you have a different thought about, what's your thought about the game?
I do. I think Chelsea will get a result. Funsho, sorry. I think
Chelsea I want that to happen.
Yeah, I think so, because that game against Tottenham took a lot out of Chelsea, but added a lot also to them, in terms of, this is their first big margin win in a long time. And yes, granted, Tottenham played two men down. I think that there's something that comes from beating your rivals, especially your bitter rivals, the way that they beat Tottenham. And they've got to take something from that game. And the key man there would be Raheem Sterling. I think Raheem Sterling will come with purpose, with a reason to try and hurt City. Now, defensively, yes, I know they are lacking. It's going to be a problem for them, especially the likes of this guy Doku and the wingers. But I think that if they can match these guys defensively, Chelsea can hurt them by scoring goals. I would predict a score draw for that game.
Okay, Chioma, do you have a different thought before we move on?
I don't know, but I think the only way they are winning that game is if we can lend them Saliba. Maybe when we just give them Saliba, they'll bring him back to us after the game because we're just playing Burnley, by the way. So I don't think there's a struggle. Well, for me, I think Social said if they can try to play City the way they played Arsenal, it will work. Because with Arsenal, they just kept pulling, surprises out of the half. They were fast on the ball, kept the ball on the ground, it was more like beating us at our tiki-taka attitude. Do I think it's going to be a painful game to the eye? No. I think they can fake it and make it the way they made it with Tottenham. Seriously, I'm rooting for them. Irrespective of their flaws and, imbalance, Chelsea can actually take a blow. They are big boys. I know this. So I'm hoping that they get a draw or even a win. They have it inside them.
Yeah, we'll live to see this one this weekend. Yeah, like I said, it's invariably the biggest game of this weekend. Very important game to that effect. City has already lost a game this season, so they're not invincible. Oh, yes, on paper it looks like it's a game already decided, but obviously this is football and anything can happen. If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed that day, anybody can beat anybody. EPA has proven, and let's not forget that is a guy that doesn't kick football, but he decides the result of games. VAR might decide to come to play that day and do what he knows how to do best. So let's not write Chelsea off. I'm not going to write them off. Like I said, they have done well in all the big games this season. So it's possible they come to life again on Sunday against City and get a result. They did not actually lost against any big team this season. They didn't lose against Arsenal. They didn't lose against Liverpool. They didn't lose against Tottenham. City is the next on board. So maybe that trajectory will continue. It's possible because every season teams always have this odd narrative that follows them through. Regardless of what happens, that it keeps happening. So it's possible, and I know the rest of the league will be hoping that will happen because otherwise City is looking like they want to run away with this league again this season. They're already 3 points, 3 or 2 points ahead of Arsenal and Tottenham. So
1 point ahead of Tottenham, 3 ahead of
Arsenal. Yeah, so if they continue to win, anything can happen. So we only hope and see what's going to happen. The other games of the weekend, Wolves is going to host Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, like funsho mentioned earlier on, who are going to be missing about 3 or 4 of their first 11 players, which is massive, massively huge for them to handle. And Wolves have been doing well this season, especially against big teams as well. So we'll wait and see how that one's going to pan out. United, are they going to bounce back against at home to Luton? Luton just almost beat Liverpool last weekend. Are they going to continue to ride on that confidence to travel to Old Trafford to try to get a result, which is also very, very possible. And we have Liverpool at home to Brentford. That one also looks to be an exciting game to watch. Liverpool narrowly escaped defeat, like I said earlier on at Luton. They probably want to bounce back this weekend. And of course, Arsenal will be hosting Burnley this weekend. So those are the games for the weekend, and Chelsea City. We'll come back here again, our viewers. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. If you have not done so, hit the like button. Get busy in the comment section, as we say, and let us know what you think about what we've discussed today and these games. Chelsea fans, I know you guys are alive again after your result against Tottenham. Let's hear what you have to say about your game. And continue to share and like our content. We'll come back on Monday or next week to review and check out the results of the weekend. Guys, thank you for stopping by. Funsho, it's good to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
We hope you don't go again. You don't travel again.
No, I'll be here.
Yeah, Boom, thank you very much. Very reliable, always being there for us. Chioma, you always lose sleep. For our viewers, if you don't know, Chioma is in Nigeria, is in Lagos. They're 7 hours ahead of us. This should be about 10 or 11 p.m. in Nigeria now, and she always keeps faith with us. Thank you very much, Chioma. Nimi, our prophet in the house. I know you have started your prayer already about the weekend. We hope that you save the league, the rest of the league, the blushes of City running away with the trophy this season, starting early this 12th game of the season. Guys, thank you very much, and it's good to have you, good to see you, and we'll see you again on Monday. Ciao, as the Mexicans say.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful
Bye.
day.
Yeah, bye, guys.
See you.